that there are circumstances and situations that can change our lives forever. In the Old Testament, God called out to his people in great urgency. Would they hear and obey God, or would they continue to reject him, choosing to remain in darkness and brokenness, and breaking the heart of God as well? Through his prophet Isaiah, God cried out, "I was ready to be sought by those who did not ask for me. I was ready to be found by those who did not seek me. I said, here I am. I am here to a nation that was not called by my name." You can hear the urgency and the passion in those words God spoke. He wanted Israel, his people, to seek him, to find him. He actively called to them, "Here I am. I am here." Oh, who were these people God so passionately wanted to have as his own? Well, in 2091 BC, God made this promise to Abram: "Your people will be called by my name." God chose the descendants of Abraham, the Hebrews, to be his chosen people. From the loins of Abraham, he would build a nation called Israel, a nation belonging to God. Just as then, just as in Isaiah's day, and just as he does today, God lovingly and sincerely calls people other than Hebrews to be a part of the people of God. Now, in his letter to the Christians in Rome, Paul wrote of the nature of God's love and how very near it is. He wrote, "The word is near you. It is in your mouth and in your heart. If you confess with your mouth Jesus is Lord, and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved. For it is with your heart that you believe and are justified, and it is with your mouth that you confess and are saved." Those who trust in him will never be put to shame. Oh, imagine the heartbreak God must have felt when his own chosen people betrayed him, abandoned him, and gave their spiritual affections to idols and false gods. God had given them every possible blessing: victory over their enemies, a land flowing with milk and honey, bountiful harvest of their crops, thriving flocks and herds, Hebrew women for their sons, and young Hebrew men for their daughters. The chosen nation of Israel was blessed beyond what any other nation on earth had ever known. But with such blessing comes temptation. For Israel, temptation was everywhere around them, surrounded by pagan nations and pagan people. The Hebrew men began to take pagan wives. With the wives came pagan practices and beliefs. The Hebrews soon began worshiping pagan gods, pagan fertility cults, the false god Baal, and the false goddess Asherah. They even went so far as to dedicate the highest and most prominent places in the land as holy places for their pagan gods. Now, when someone in the neighborhood here fires up their grill, the smell of the meat they're cooking, chicken, steak, pork, beef, whatever it is, it's a pleasant aroma as it makes its way through the neighborhood. When the Hebrews faithfully worshiped God, the aroma of their sacrifice and offerings was very pleasing to God. But when they began worshiping pagan gods, idols, and false gods, the aroma of their offerings and sacrifices became in the nostrils of God the stench of rotting garbage. Judgment was sure to come. Isaiah warned the people time and time again. The wrongs you have done I have written down, God said. The books against you will remind me of what you have done. Justice demands that I pay back your hatred against me. You follow your pagan ways, thinking there are no consequences. But I will repay you, says the Lord. The story of God's people is our story. Hebrew, Gentile, or Greek, tall or small, male or female, rich or poor, we are all one in Christ. But here's the question that matters. Does your life reveal your belief in Christ? Does your life show that you bear the name of Christ? Long ago, a wealthy landowner acquired a vineyard. He tilled it and cultivated it. He planted only the very best plants. He watered and fertilized each individually. And when the time of the harvest finally came, he was filled with joy Do not destroy it, the owner said. If such is the harvest, we will make a new wine. And the owner's joy overflowed. God promised, yes, my people have turned sour, yet I will not destroy them. My servants work the vineyard. The harvest is mine. To my people I will give faithful children, and those children will see the wondrous works I did on Jerusalem's holy mountain. They will see the sacrifice I have made on Calvary's mountain. Those who remain faithful will know the depth of my mercy. God has and will continue to bless us so that we may remain faithful to him. We live in God's great love. Despite our sinfulness, our own sour grapes, we thrive because Christ has earned our forgiveness. Arms outstretched, reaching out for his people, his nail-scarred hands call us to him. We belong to God. We are his people. We bear his name, and he bears our scars. Amen. The peace of God that passes all understanding, keep your hearts and minds on Christ Jesus our Lord.